Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony from her Homestead Skills, and today my little project is to put together a grab-and-go bag. This is not a bug-out bag, because if should anything happen, I certainly don't intend to bug out. I've got no place to bug out to, so it would be a shelter-in-place situation, and certainly that's why we're doing a lot of canning and food preservation as well. Sheltering in place would be preferable for me here than any other scenario. But on to happier thoughts. This is not, as I say, it's not a prepper. It is more of a, let's grab a bag and go away for the weekend. And have a few things in place, and one of the things that I like to do is to be able to have something to eat in the morning that isn't a great big breakfast that you have to go out and have. So I'm putting together some little pouches for snacks, or for breakfast pouch with some oatmeal and some fruit and nuts. And that is what I'm going to do here today. The go-to bag will probably have a few renditions of what I intend to add in it, because I haven't completely decided. Obviously, a change of clothing and toiletries and any medication that we need, on a regular basis. So you want to have all of that stuff handy. And part of the reason for me putting this go-to bag together is that last summer we went out for quite a long drive, and it turns out that we decided that trying to get back home the same evening would have been quite miserable by the time we got home, so we stayed there the night, and it was actually quite lovely. And I think I'd like to do that again, just take off for one night or a weekend away, especially after being locked down for so long. We need a change of pace. So I would like to just grab my bag and go. And this is the reason I'm putting it together. I don't want to think about it. I just want to say, hey, let's go away and get in the car and go for this drive, and be ready to go at a moment's notice. The other advantage, of course, is that in an emergency situation, you've got a quick bag packed and ready to go, get out the door in case there's a fire or an emergency that you just absolutely need to get out the door that moment. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so today I'm looking at putting together a couple of little packets of snacks and breakfast foods for what I would term a grab-and-go bag. And I've got my one pouch with oatmeal and pecans, which is the way I like to eat them. Yeah, normally I would, at home I would use the steel cutouts, but the steel cutouts take quite a while to cook up properly. So I'm looking at making some packets with 1 minute oatmeal, and I do like to add pecans in mine, but there's a variety of things you. So some of the other things that I'm going to make little packets of is one with cranberries. So it's going to be oatmeal with pecans, oatmeal with cranberries, perhaps some raisins as well. I'll do some of those, and then I'm just going to do little packets of snack foods to take along as well. So with the oatmeal, what you want is about a 1/4 cup measurement would be a 1 serving. So I'm just going to put, this is 1/8 cup, so we want 2 of these. And the reason I'm using a 1/8 cup is because it'll fit in this jar. So that's a single serving. And now I'm going to add, in this one I'm going to add my cranberries. I could also mix and match and add cranberries and pecans. Now I'm not going to mix it all together. I will add the fruit at the top, so I know exactly what I have in this pouch. And that's probably enough for a single serving. Okay, so I've created a couple more pouches. I think I'm going to make a couple more packages of my oatmeal with nuts or raisins. Okay, actually that one had cranberries. I think this one I'm going to do, how about a little bit of both? I'm going to do a few pecans. As well as some cranberries. That way I have a choice. The cranberries will obviously sweeten it. Now you can also add brown sugar. I'm just trying to not have as much sugar in my diet, so getting all the sweetness from dried fruit as opposed to adding sugar. So now we're going to seal that one. And I'm going to make up a couple of snack packets. One of almonds. These aren't necessarily for breakfast, they're just for snacks. And just to have a small serving size of almonds. So I'm going to cut my bag, seal the one side. Trim this bag in half. This way you have individual amounts and each one of them stay fresh. Now we want to seal that end as well. So we've got 3 breakfast pouches, 1 almond snack, and I think I'm going to add some plantain chips in this one. Probably enough for a single serving of plantain chips. Okay, and the plantain. Okay, that cracked those, but that won't hurt anything. I break them up before I eat them anyway. Okay, so here I have 3 proper breakfasts with oatmeal, nuts and cranberries, and just nuts. And I have a snack with plantain, I have a snack with chocolate and marshmallows, and I have a snack with almonds. So these are light, easy to pack, and easy to toss in a garbage once you've opened them up. Okay, so I'm going to put at least some of these in my go-to bag. I might even throw 1 or 2 of these in my everyday purse. Okay, that's it for this little segment, and we'll just see what we can keep adding to this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.